Hi, hi. Okay. Turning my music down. Awesome. Hi, guys. How are you doing? Hello to those joining in. I'm just setting up Facebook and Insta. So much to share with you guys today. Let me know as you're hopping in. Hi, hi, hi. Waving back. Hello, hello. Okay, hi, Nuka. Awesome. Okay, I see people joining in on both platforms. Hey, hey, hey. All right, just pulling up my notes. I have so much to share with you guys. It's gonna be so good. So I'm going to get into a little bit of my people pleasing, as you can see from the title, people pleasing, good girl, goody goody ways, my story a little bit, marhaba. And then I'm going to share a little bit more about the Goody Goody Masterclass. And I'm so excited. So much good stuff to share. Okay, so let me paint a picture of who I was. Make sure I'm on Facebook. Okay, because I can't see the comments. Okay. So if we go way, way back on the Goody Goody timeline, I was the girl who loved tattletelling. Like middle school, elementary school, middle school, around that time in my life, I was an infamous tattleteller, however you say it. Raise your hand if that was you. If like as a kid, you were someone who was always like telling on the other students, your cousins, your brothers, your siblings, anything like that. That was me, and I got so much pleasure, so much satisfaction from like going to the adults and being like, oh, so-and-so did this, or, you know, oh, so-and-so did that. Like, my cousin may join. Sometimes she hops on my lives. I remember clearly the one argument, me and my cousin, like, never argue, but, like, the one argument we got into was, like, I remember her, like, standing at the door, like, you can't go out, because I was trying to tattletale on her to her mom. I was trying to be, like, to my aunt, to her mom, like, she did this. I don't remember what it was, but I wanted to tattletale. And that's where I think we can begin this story of my good girl, goody goody ways. Yeah. So, again, who I was, who I've been, and I'm going to bring you up to date to who I am today, who you're looking at. I used to be deathly shy. And when I tell people that today, they're like, girl, what? But I'm serious. I used to be so shy. I used to be such like a pushover, so shy, just like I didn't want to speak up in front of people. I got so nervous. I mean, even today, like there's definitely some remnants, like my heart is like when I go live, but it's not like crippling like it used to be when I was younger, even just a few years ago, to be very honest. Okay. I would hide behind other people. I don't mean physically, but like I would hide behind my brothers, my parents, my ex-boyfriend. Basically, my confidence levels were so low that I always put other people as the shining star. Like, oh, they're the ones who have all the potential. They're the ones that are going places. They're the smart ones. And it wasn't because anyone was putting me down. I just put myself there. I put myself in like a supportive role, like the team. And that can be a great place if that's where you're feeling like called to be, like, oh, I feel called to like help this person, to support them. But my place of supporting others was literally because I wanted, I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel like I was capable of anything. I didn't have any confidence, any self-esteem. And so I made everyone else in my life better than me. Okay. I didn't believe I was capable of anything other than marriage and babies. If I'm being really honest, for majority of my life, that's all I thought I could do. And of course, marriage is beautiful. Babies, children, family is beautiful. but I was limiting myself to like, literally, this is the only thing I am ever going to be capable of. Okay. I'm just talking and sharing and just being really open today about my good girl tendencies, okay? Where I have come from, and who I've been as a good girl, okay? So I was the person, or the good girl, the people pleaser, okay? That whole theme, what we're going on today. I've literally been the person who lied to people's faces in the name of being nice. Hola. Like, I clearly remember in college, there was this girl who was clearly like heavily obese. And Netherlands, what's up? And she was sharing with me how she was like really wanting to lose a lot of weight. And I looked her right in the face and I was just like, I don't see you as obese. I feel like I'm bigger than you. I remember saying this right to her face. Again, in my mind, I thought I was being kind. I thought I was being nice. I thought I was like helping her feel better about herself by lying to her face. It's crazy, but we're going to get into what good girl ways and people pleasing will have you doing. And I've just been deathly afraid for most of my life of not being liked, of being disliked, of people rejecting me, of disappointing people, not living up to other people's expectations, all these things. So from that little list, clearly, let me check my Facebook tag. Okay. I'm not someone who was born with confidence. I was not born with this just natural innate ability. I always said my younger brother was kind of just born with that, but again, we're never in anyone's heads ourselves. So he could tell you something totally different. But I wasn't born with this like ability to put myself out there, these cojones bigger than life, and just like so much confidence. I just wasn't. The person that you're looking at today was cultivated over time. Okay. Not too long ago, if you were to tell me that I would quit my stable job in order to move to a country where I don't speak the language, I don't know anyone there, and I was going to do this all alone, if you were to tell me that a few years ago, if you were to have told me that I would start a couple different businesses, they would go up, they would fail, and the one that I would latch onto is the one where I'm the face and I'm the brand, girl, I would have, no, what? Like, I'm being serious. If you were to tell me that I would be a coach, that I would be a leader, that I would be helping people, giving advice, that literally like was not on my radar. If you tell me I'd do something like this where I'd go live and I'd share all my weaknesses and my vulnerabilities over a lifetime and then I'd sell my products, I would not believe you. I would literally tell you, if you told me those things just a few years back, I would have told you, you have the wrong girl, honestly. So the problem with being a goody-goody, the thing about being a goody-goody is you feel that you are doing the right thing, right? When you are a goody two-shoes, when you are someone who's people-pleasing, living up to other people's expectations, you think you're doing what's best. You think you're being dutiful. You think you're doing what's right, right, quote unquote. And in reality, what you are doing is you're hurting yourself and you're hurting the one that you're trying to be kind to. You're hurting everyone in the process, okay? In the process while you're being a good girl, a good boy, a goody two-shoes, you are being fake. That's it. Like the story I told not too long ago, the girl who was clearly obese and talking about she was having a plan to like lose all this weight, and me saying, oh no, like you're fine. That's hurting her. Like if I'm being really real, that's not being kind. That's hurtful to her and that's being fake. Okay. And it's also ensuring that you live a miserable, unfulfilling, mundane life. Like when you make decisions to fulfill other people's expectations, you will live a miserable life. You will live a mundane life. You will live a carbon copy of someone else's life or someone else's wannabe life, okay? That's exactly what you're ensuring when you live the goody-goody life, okay? So, and you basically never live up to your fullest potential, okay? So, again, like I said, not too long ago, all I thought I was capable of was marriage and babies. Like, eight years ago, I'd say about eight, maybe 10 years ago, that was exactly what I thought I was capable of. Now, yeah, that could be a portion of your life, but for you to think that is all you are ever going to be able to encompass and create, it's a problem. And basically, if I would have kept that belief system, if I would have kept that goody-goody persona, I would have never lived up to the potential, to my fullest potential, to who I am today and who I plan to be as I continue to grow. So, the Goody Goody Rehab Masterclass, I want to get into some details on that. I'm going to look over at my, Facebook. We're still live there. So the Goody Goody Rehab Masterclass, if you don't know, I'm hosting a masterclass on Monday, 11/23, November 23rd. So what is in it for you? That's like, let's be honest, right? Whenever you spend your time, you spend your money, there's got to be something that's in it for you. There's got to be something that's worth it to you. So I'm not going to tell you if it's worth it to you. I'm going to ask you some questions and you get to decide, is this something that's for you? That's something that could benefit you, for you, worth your time, worth your money. So the questions: what is it worth to you to get out of your own way? What is it worth to you to get out of your own way? So did anyone watch Love is Blind on Netflix? So remember the girl, I think her name was like Gianna or G something, and she would say, like, she said at least like 5 times, I'm a self-sabotager. I self-sabotage. Literally, she's saying, I get in my own way. There's something I want. In this case, it was love. She wanted love. She was on the show, Love is Blind. And she was saying out loud consistently, I get in my own way. Now, it's one thing to be aware and it's one thing to claim it as an identity. So if you're looking at the Goody Goody Rehab Masterclass, what I'm talking about today, and you want to know, is it worth it for you? I'm asking you, what is it worth it to you to get out of your own way, to let go of self-sabotage, to move past it, to be like, okay, yeah, I know I like self-sabotage sometimes, but now what? What's that worth to you? To be able to wholeheartedly go for this big goal, go for this big dream. So you guys know I work with people who want to move abroad. But this masterclass is for anyone who sees the goody-goody, the good girl ways inside of them or good boy ways inside of them. And they have a big goal that's like out there that's like, would be them jumping out of this goody-goody persona. Okay? And you want to go for this dream, whether it's a new career, changing careers, whether it's leaving a partner that's just in a relationship that doesn't serve you anymore, whether it's being with the person, whether it's coming out, whatever it could be. What would it mean to you? What is it worth to you to be able to wholeheartedly, like, I am doing this, yes, rather than a wishy-washy, oh, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, yes, no, maybe, oh, this could be good, but oh, I should, I'm shitting all over myself, yes, no, maybe, I don't know, back and forth, I get nowhere because I'm so wishy-washy, I don't know. So what is that worth to you? To be able to wholeheartedly step into this next goal, whatever it is, honestly, whatever it is. What is it worth to you to truly understand how to help others in a way where you're not sacrificing yourself? So a lot of times when we're living up to other people's expectations, it's because you want to please them, you want to help them, you want to be kind. A lot of times this is family, right? A lot of family, loved one expectations. How do you actually do that without sacrificing and abandoning yourself and always feeling like you got the short end of the stick because you're trying to help mom or grandmom or granddad, whoever needs your help or wants you to do this or is hanging this over you like, oh, I want to be alive for you to do this, no matter how old you clearly are. What is that worth to you? Okay. What is it worth to you to have tools that you can fall back on to get out of your head? How many times have you been in your head, back and forth, self-sabotaging, all these things? What is it worth to you to have tools in your pocket where you can go to them and be like, okay, I'm doing this. I'm on my badass path. I'm on my unique path. What is that worth to you? What does that mean to you? These are questions that honestly you have to answer for yourself. And if you answer them and you say, oh, this is worth this, yes, it's worth it so much, then I invite you to the Goody Goody Rehab Masterclass. It will change your life. There's so much goodness packed into this masterclass. I was actually, right before this, I was working on a few of the slides, and my heart, I got flutters because I know that whoever attends is going to get so much out of it. So I'm really excited to deliver it to you guys. So this class is literally designed to break you out of goody-goody living, to break you out of your shell, to break you out of the conditioned version of you that literally is not you. It's a goody-goody version of you, which means a version that's not you. It's not you being your truest, fullest, freest self. So that version of you does not serve you, doesn't serve anyone else. Tiffany, hello. Welcome. So the masterclass is $123. However, if you join Borderless is my membership for aspiring expats. That membership price is $97 per month, cancel anytime, and you get the masterclass with it. So it is, honestly, it's a great deal. If you join Borderless, you get the masterclass, and for the month of December, our theme for Borderless is Goody Goody Living. So essentially, you're getting a class that goes way, way deep, and then you're getting support and implementing it after. So yeah, to me, that's a no-brainer. $97 a month for Borderless, and of course, if after that you're like, this is all I wanted, then you can cancel. And if you just want the masterclass on its own, hi, baby, NGIDI. If you want the masterclass on its own, it is $123, okay? So, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover on this live here. Yes, I did. So if you are looking for the link, you can head to the link in my bio, read up on everything that's included in the Goody Goody Masterclass if you're interested in Borderless. So head to the link in my bio or shoot me a DM. I can send you the link. I can answer any of your questions. If you're tuning in on Facebook, it is posted in the group. Again, if you're having trouble finding the link to the Goody Goody Masterclass, you want to know more about Borderless, is it for you? The Masterclass, is it for you? All this stuff. Feel free to send me a DM. All right, guys, I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. I will see you on Monday.